Last year at Base Canyon 2025, I spent part of the weekend walking around and handing out some of my drawings to people I met. Out of all of them, this was the drawing that found its way to this couple. My little rogue mushroom. They loved him. They didn't just take him home and forget about him. They actually put him up. I had no idea that this little mushroom was going to come back to me a year later, in a way that I never could have expected. This year, at Base Canyon, they found me again, and they surprised me with this. They had taken my rogue mushroom and turned it into a perler. I was honestly so glad I had my sunglasses on, because the moment I realized what they had made for me, I started tearing up. It was genuinely one of the coolest and most meaningful things anyone has ever done for me, especially when it came to my artwork. They took something that began as an idea in my head and gave it a place in their home, and then they used their own creativity to bring it back to me in an entirely new way. So of course, I had to find a way to return the surprise. When I start a drawing like this, there's usually plenty of planning before the pencil ever touches paper. The pencil is to lay the groundwork, so I begin with the basic body shapes and slowly work out the pose, the proportions, and the composition. I also keep the pencil fairly light, and I don't usually add much shading at this stage. Too much graphite can make the ballpoint pen act funny once I begin inking, so I mostly focus on building a solid foundation. But for this drawing, I didn't only want to capture what these two looked like. I wanted to capture what I saw in their picture, their happiness, their closeness, and the warmth between them. I also wanted to bring them into the same little mushroom world that I've created, that they had helped keep alive in their home for an entire year. So his cowboy hat became a mushroom hat. She became a mushroom character of her own, and I made sure to preserve the kiss. That's what made their original photograph feel so perfect just for them. Once the structure felt right, I began the work with the ballpoint pen. There's no undo button and there's no erasing. Once the ink touches the page, it's just line by line, shadow by shadow, slowly building the textures and watching their characters come to life. My business may be moving slowly right now, and sometimes that makes it difficult to know whether the things that I create are truly reaching anyone. But this reminded me that numbers don't always tell the whole story. I drew something more than a year ago. It meant enough to these two people that they displayed it in their home. They recreated it with their own hands and carried it all the way back to Base Canyon just to surprise me. That means more to me than they possibly realize. It also inspires me to keep creating and to keep improving and to continue pursuing the goals that I've been working towards, even when progress feels slow. So this drawing is my surprise for them. But most importantly, it's my way of saying thank you for reminding me why I create art in the first place.